everyone. I hope you're all well. Today is Saturday the 23rd of July and this is a weekend vlog to take up from where I left you yesterday with my weekly vlog. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link my weekly vlog for you. You might want to watch that first so that this makes sense, but if not, very briefly, when I left you yesterday, we had just collected, or I had just collected Brooke from her sailing trip, and we were waiting for my mum to come with lateral flow tests so that me and Jack could take COVID tests because we've both not been well. Well, Jack's test was very positive. the positive line came up before the control line. That is how positive it was. So yeah, he has definitely got COVID. And I did a test as well and it was negative. So, but that happened to me at Christmas and I went for a proper COVID test the same day or the day after and it was positive. So I actually do think I've had COVID, but I'm getting over it now. My worst day was definitely Wednesday. I was so ill on Wednesday, I couldn't keep my eyes open. I was being sick, it was shocking. But by yesterday I was definitely on the mend and I'm feeling stronger again today. Still got the headache, but then, you know, I'm struggling with migraines anyway and my throat's sore, but other than that, I'm definitely just needing to build my strength up. So I think if I had tested on Wednesday, it would have been positive, but Jack yesterday was definitely his worst day, and I think that's why it came up positive. Anyway, it doesn't matter whether it was or whether it wasn't, but yeah. Okay, we're going to move on from COVID now because it's nasty and everybody's had enough of it. Yesterday was wee Molly's birthday. Wee Molly, our black dog. Everybody thinks she's really old, but she's not. She's just going grey, probably from living with us. She was 6. So Abby brought in a cake and a little toy for her, and I will put in the clip of the calamity trying to give her it.
It's Molly's birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Oh, you need to cut that because she'll try and take it.
I know.
I think it has to be cut. It's too hard.
Delay the party.
Right, so Abby hasn't managed to cut the cake, although she has made a good attempt. Right, we'll do the toy and then when Dad's...
Happy birthday
to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, Dark Destroyer, happy birthday to you. Yay! A new toy! Yay!
It's not food.
The food's over there. Quite like, where did the food go though?
There you go.
You got a new toy. Is it hard?
Everyone say happy birthday, Molly.
Happy birthday, Molly. Oh. She's like, hello, it's my birthday.
Yeah, here you go, we're saying happy birthday, Molly.
Yay.
Molly!
Yay.
Happy birthday!
Yum, yum.
Right, well, I say happy birthday.
Oh,
Take
good
it nice.
girl. Good girl.
Close to forget. Look at them. Oh.
Hugo always lies there with his cheeks.
Apple coming for tonight.
Happy birthday, wee Molly. Today I've not got very many plans. I've told Granny Annie not to come in for a natter, obviously, because we have got COVID germs in here and she's relatively vulnerable. She's old, she's 71. So we told her not to come in, which is fair enough because she's not wanting to get it. And she has apparently got lots of orders for me. Excuse me, that's my COVID voice. When she went home on Wednesday, she took the stockings that I had made. I think I showed you in the vlog, I had made 3 more stockings and I still had 1 to do, but I've ran out of stockings. And she also took the elf home, remember wee buddy that I made? And she's came back with loads of orders for elves and stockings. So I'm going to have to get ordering more things today because I have ordered more stockings, but I'm waiting for them to come because it's AliExpress and it takes a wee while. And I've got elves here, but I'm needing more glitter vinyl. I know I did show you just I showed you the vinyl that I had just got last week, but I'm running low again. So I'm going to get that ordered today. I'm not going to work on any specific orders today, but I did tell you in a previous vlog that there was a fledgling romance between Abby and a boy who was her friend but was attached. Well, apparently he has been unattached for a wee while and they are now becoming more than just friends. And I have met him and he is lovely. I honestly hope that Abby doesn't get bored of this one, because she's like I was when I was her age. I thought guys were brilliant, and then I was like, nah, bored of you, and I moved on. Not quite as nasty as that, but yeah, it was unusual for me to have a lot of long-term relationships when I was younger. And but this guy is lovely, and he's a year older than her. He works very hard. I think he's self-employed actually, but he works very hard. He's got a car, and he has been taking her to places that she would never even have thought of going to with other boyfriends or her friends. They've been to the botanic gardens, they've been to a farm to pet cows, they've been to garden centres to look at the fish. He took her to Amazonia M&Ds, he took her for a picnic, you know, just really nice things that you should be doing at the start of a romance. And I have met him a couple of times now, and he is so nice. So easy to talk to. His family sound really down to earth, the same as ours. And yeah, he's just a lovely, lovely guy. So let's keep everything crossed that this relationship lasts. And also it is his mum's birthday on Monday, and Abby's going to go over there. She's going over, this is Saturday, she's going over tomorrow, and she'll be there on Monday for his mum's birthday. So I said that I would try to make a birthday card for her, because I think it would be quite nice to have a handmade thing, and Abby already knows the gift that she's going to make for her, and hopefully I will show you that as well. I think she's going to be doing it tonight, because she's going right to his after work tomorrow, so I'll show you that when she makes it. And I think it's just nice to have something personal, especially at this stage of a relationship. Apparently his mum and dad really like Abby, so that's a good thing. And yeah, so that's basically all I'm getting up to today. Brooke has got horse riding today, so my dad and Granny Annie are going to take her so that we're not having to go out. And that is about it, nothing else. Brooke has been full of chat about her sailing trip, and it seems that she loved it. I am so, so happy. She even said she would go back again. So that is really good. Hopefully we'll get a chance to chat with her again at some point over the weekend, and she can fill you in on more stuff that she was doing. But yeah, she just had an absolute blast, and I'm so pleased. She's got another residential coming up with the young carers in a couple of weeks. So that'll be good as well. It's I think they're camping out somewhere in Fife. I'm not sure. But yeah, that'll be good for her. Anyway, I'm going to stop havering now, and I'm going to go and get on with the stuff that I need to do, and I'll come on and catch up with you in a wee while. See you soon. Good afternoon, it's now 10 to 4. Brooke is away horse riding with Granny Annie. It is tipping it down out there. It is absolutely torrential rain. The whole place went black about 2 o'clock, and it hasn't lightened up since. It's like being in the middle of winter again. The weather's just crazy just now, it really is. Anyway, I have finished the birthday card that I was making for Abby's new man's mum. I don't know if she wants me to tell you his name or not. I'll need to ask her later. But anyway, so I thought I would just show you the card. It has taken me all day because Hugo and Molly are playing, and Molly always hides under my wheelchair. So because Hugo's so big, he goes under to try and get her and pushes me at the same time. Hey, big daft dog. Wait, I'll see if I can show you what they're doing. There she is, can you see her? Oh, it's a new toy that Abby got her for her birthday. Oh, very cute. Anyway, that's enough looking between my legs. Right, yes, I was going to say, it's taken me all day because I'm just knackered. I'm just not right at all, and had to keep going lying down. I felt really sick again earlier as well. But I finally finished it, so I'm getting more adventurous with my cards, because I think I've suddenly realised that what's the worst that can happen if it doesn't work? I've wasted a bit of card. You know, it's not a disaster. I think I'm scared to try a lot of things. But anyway, I'm getting more adventurous, so I thought I would try a shaker card, which is basically a card that's got a clear bit with some nice sort of sequins inside it, and you shake it and you can see the wee bits moving. So I decided to try that. I watched a couple of tutorials, And I had to improvise because I didn't have any acetate. So I'll tell you in a minute what I did instead, but let me show you the card first. There we go. Oh, it's hard to see it because of the light. It's basically, it's 3 balloons, and if you shake it, see the wee bits of the wee hearts all moving about inside. There's little sort of translucent things as well. You can see that there. There's a few different bits and pieces in it. So you can just basically shake it. And so I've cut the balloons out. The silver bits down there are scraps of HTV, the heat transfer vinyl that I've been using on the stockings. I don't throw anything away, so I just glued them on, and that's spare drills from diamond paintings that I've done before, and I think they look quite nice. And I just got the Cricket to write happy birthday on that tag, and then inside it's completely blank for Abby to write her own little message. But isn't that really cute? I think it's worked out well. And of course, like I say, I don't throw anything away. So the 3 balloons that were cut out the card are still perfect. I can keep them for something else in the future, stick them on top of a card rather than having a cutout. So yeah, that's what I've done. But that is basically all I've done all day because, like I say, I've been knackered. But we'll get through it. It's a part of life now, isn't it, COVID? It's just one of those things. It's like a flu. You get it, you feel crap, you get over it. So I know I'm not making light of it because I do know that there are some people out there who get seriously ill with it, and I know there's been a lot of lives lost, so please don't think I'm being flippant. I'm just talking about for the majority of people like me that's not vulnerable, that's not got underlying health conditions. It's going to be part of life and we just need to get on with it. It's like a flu. Sorry if I offended anyone by saying that, I didn't mean to. I'm going to make dinner, but I don't know what I want. I think because I'm still feeling a bit sick, and because we're really needing to get to Asda but can't, we're just having to use up what we've got in the house. But I think I might have a cheese toastie. There's not an awful lot of cheese left, but I think there's enough for a toastie. So I might have a cheese toastie. That's the plan. And then tonight is just going to be a case of chilling out in bed. When Brooke comes in, I'll try and catch her and see how the horse riding went. I think she was going to be on a horse called Ollie this time, and the last time she was on him, he tried to buck her off. Buck with a B, in case you thought I said something else there. So she was a little bit nervous about going. I was like, just don't show them you're nervous because they can sense it. So yeah, we'll find out how she got on with that. And that'll be it. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be feeling even stronger again because there's a couple of things I want to do. Oh, that's the other thing I want to do tonight. I want to show you what Abby's making for our man's mum for her birthday, because I've made the card, she's making the present. Yeah, tomorrow, sorry, my mind is all over the place. Some people get baby brain, I've got COVID brain. Does anybody who's had COVID get that? It's like a complete fuzziness in your brain, you've got no idea what you're thinking or doing. Anyway, tomorrow, I want to get a hold of Brooke and see if she's going to tell you any more about the sailing trip, because she was telling me lots of things and I was really proud of her for a lot of the things that she did. But I also want to try some chocolate because I saw new chocolate in Morrison's a few days ago, and because I've not been well, I've not tried it yet. And yeah, I want to try it with you and find out if any of you have seen it or not, and see what you think of it. So that will be tomorrow. I'm going to stop shaving. What am I like? And I will come back to you later on. Look at them. Did you miss Abby when she was at work? Did you,
Abby's
Molly?
never in the house anymore.
I know, Abby's always out with a new man. Am I allowed to say his name?
I don't know. As long as he doesn't find it, then you...
Because I said his name earlier and then I was like, oh, I better check I'm allowed to say it. Anyway, we have now completed the gift. Here it is. So it looks like just a massive mound of cellophane because we've got cellophane everywhere. The cellophane's actually meant for a gift basket, so it's a bit big. But we have done what we can. It took us about half an hour to figure out how to work the bowl, but we got there. So it's a gin glass and there's 2 different gins in there, an orange and a blackberry. And she couldn't get milk tray, so she just got a dairy milk instead. And I think that, along with the card that I made, will be fine. That'll be nice. Good morning everybody, it is now Sunday. Oh, there's a Molly. Hello Molly. It's now Sunday morning and it's another miserable day outside. Is anybody else getting lots of rain? Although I have to say, last night I was lying in bed wide awake and roasting, and the window was open and all I could hear was the rain. It was pelting down and it sounded great. It reminded me of being in the caravan. I was like, oh, listening to it, getting a nice breeze. It was lovely. Anyway, enough about the weather, that's not what we're here for. Abby's away to work. Thankfully my dad took her. I'm feeling a bit better. I'm just still not very strong. My throat's sore. I feel like I've got loads of stuff here that I need to cough up. But other than that, I'm fine. But my dad's my hero. He took Abby to work this morning. I don't know what I would do without my mum and dad being here. I mean, obviously Jack's here and he is amazing, but he's not well as well. So yeah, thankfully they're here and they've come in to the rescue. So Abby's away to work and then she's going to Adam's house, and she's got a present that we showed you last night in the card. So hopefully his mum will like that. I've never met his mum. Brooke is still in her room. I never got a chance to talk to her last night about horse riding or anything like that because she basically went straight to her room, and I think I saw her twice. I know what teens are like, but I did hear a little birdie told me that her and Abby had fell out in the car, so that might have been what it was, because my mum and dad picked Abby up from work after Brooke's horse riding, and I think they've had words. You know what sisters are like. So hopefully we'll catch up with her today, find out properly how her horse riding got on, and she might give you more info about the sailing as well. And I'm basically going to be in my craft room again. I'm not going to like cut and press anything because I'm not feeling up to it. I would just end up making a mess, but what I am going to do is get the orders that I've got designed, and that way it'll just be a case of when I'm feeling better I can cut them and get them pressed. I might get my mum in for a wee while today since I'm definitely feeling better. Jack's on the mend as well and my mum doesn't mind, so I might get her in today and we're going to try that chocolate that I was talking about last night. So that is the plan for today. I will head off just now and catch up with you in a wee while. Hello Hugo. Hugo's just way on my feet. Okay, I'll see you soon. Hello, it's not much later since I last spoke to you, but my mum's just sent me a photo that she found of us from probably about 20 years ago, maybe a little bit more, I'm not sure. And it was when we were part of a group called CSTN, which was Central Scotland Teachers Network, and it was for line dancing. It was line dancing teachers that all got together and we put on a big line dancing festival every year, and it was great. It was always really, really well attended and it was a brilliant day. It was like a full day. We got live bands and catering and stuff like that. It was excellent. It was a lot of hard work organising it, but it was excellent. Anyway, the whole point of this is she found this photo that we all got taken at the festival one day, and oh my god, I don't know if you'll be able to spot us or not, so I'm going to put the photo up and I'm going to put it up without anything first, and then after maybe 10 seconds I'll point arrows at me and my mum and you can see if you were right, because my mum's a lot thinner then and I'm standing up. It was before I was in the wheelchair and I had teeth. So yes, I'm going to pop that photo in for you now, because when I saw it I was like, oh my god, where are we? And I was like, oh, there we are. So I'll pop it in now, see if you can guess who it is, and then I'll put a couple of arrows in to show you. Okay, Granny Annie is here and it's time to try the chocolate. I have got Dairy Milk Mystery Bar number 1.
Says number 2 in the back.
I know, but it's number 1. It's telling you can also get number 2. And I've got Mystery Bar number 2. Not that she spoiled it or anything. So, they are both mystery flavours, and it says solve for a chance to win. And I think you can win £5 or something if you guess the right. Solve the mystery flavour for a chance to win a mystery prize. Scan the QR code to enter. Ooh! So I don't know if any of you have tried it before, and if you don't want to know what we think the answer is, then you can switch off and then join us again later. But I thought it would be fun to do it on camera. So we'll try number 1 first.
And just watch. Does she still give me a wee bit or a big bit?
So it's just a normal dairy milk by the looks of things. It's got some kind of creamy filling, so
Okay.
let's have a
Smell
sniff
it.
first. All I can smell is chocolate.
Oh, hence.
Right, we're going to give it a taste.
Coconut.
Turkish delight.
It is. Definitely is.
Nice.
I've never tasted creamy.
It's Turkish delight flavour, but not texture.
Texture's gorgeous, eh? Cream. Oh.
That's going to be our guess. I'm going to scan that. Right, we're going to finish this, cleanse our palates with a little drink, and then we'll come back and try bar number 2. Oh, it's got a weird smell. It's quite fruity, I think, but
Oh, it kind of smells like
pineapple. It's like the dry centre
Yeah.
pineapple,
Right
I
now.
think. I've not tasted it yet.
It's either the lime or the...
Oh, it could be the lime. Right, gonna taste it. I think it's pineapple.
I love pineapple, but
No?
the other thing it reminds me of the raspberry ruffle.
It could be raspberry.
Definitely a fruity.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my two choices, Turkish delight and raspberry ruffle, or whatever it's called.
Could be raspberry. Either way, they're both delicious.
And she ain't getting both.
Anything to be updating them with, Granny Annie?
I think I've been leading a very quiet life.
Never.
I'm not going to listen to her ever again to help animals. Because I just took the proverbial. I was trying to be nice.
She was trying to help a little baby gull that she thought was in distress because it had been just lying on the ground and it looked hot, and she tried to take water out of it and it just kept running away from her.
And I kept running to chase it.
In the end, she just threw the water in the air. and walked
Anybody
away.
wants to see it, let Fiona
Yeah,
know.
let me know and I'll put it up on YouTube.
I did my best.
Oh dear, that was
The
quite
mummy
funny.
was shouting.
Yeah, you could hear the mummy shouting. What was she shouting?
Get away, get away.
Oh dear. We're going to see if Brooke will taste the chocolate and see what she thinks.
Oh.
Okay, this is number 1.
She just goes straight for it.
Doesn't taste anything.
Doesn't taste of anything.
No, instantly.
Give it a chance.
Doesn't taste anything.
No, does it just taste like chocolate to you? Right, finish that one, then you can try the second one.
Eh?
If only you could do that for a career,
no.
A chocolate tester.
Oh.
Oh, Clyde. Are you sad because you're not getting a bit? Right, this is number 2.
That tastes weird.
Tastes weird.
It's kind of like cowpaw.
Oh.
I suppose it is a wee bit like
But it's
cowpaw, yeah.
obviously not.
It's not
you want
cowpaw
the
flavour,
right
it's...
fruity taste.
No, that tastes like cowpaw.
Do you not like it? Give it to the dog. So how did the horse riding go yesterday?
Good.
Was it Ollie you were on?
Yeah.
Did he behave?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Really good.
So he listened to you this
Better
time?
than Robbie and Millie.
Oh, good. Yeah, Robbie was a wee bit...
Only problem with him was he wouldn't stop.
Oh, really?
I'm quite happy.
He could have carried you off into the sunset.
She would have let him. Eh?
Were you just doing the usual, just
Yeah.
trotting and changing directions and things?
Sitting trot is painful.
Sit and trot hurts.
She got past me and her granddad went,
Yeah, I never liked sit and trot.
Hurts your back.
It hurts the bum, it hurts the back and it hurts the boobs. So are you going to tell the viewers any more about your sailing trip? Oh,
wow, she's got great
she's
Oh,
got
did she?
brilliant stories. What?
Saw a dead sheep.
You saw a dead sheep?
in the middle of this.
And yeah, you were saying that. That's a bit weird. What about what you were doing on the boat? You all took turns. What?
Any jobs that needed to be done.
Any jobs that needed to be done, including cooking?
Yeah, sadly.
What did you make?
Sadly.
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
I
And
also peeled potatoes and hurt my thumb in the
you had to
process.
peel potatoes. See, if I'd asked her to peel potatoes,
Mum.
she would have automatically said, I don't know how to do it.
Clyde's shedding.
I know, he's casting.
Look at that.
Oh, Molly. So yeah, you managed to peel potatoes and you were cleaning at the end of it, weren't you? And you cleaned up all the foodie stuff.
Which was gross.
Oh,
I'm very proud of all the stuff that you did though.
Out-of-date bread was
our
gross.
knots were good.
Or what? Or knots?
Knots.
Oh yeah, I've not seen you doing
What was
any
the
knots
name
yet.
of the knot she showed me and Grandad?
There was the clover hitch, the round turn to have hitches. What was the other one? Bowling.
Oh,
Did you say bowling?
And figure of eight. Bowling.
bowling.
Like,
Bowl-
like the figure of eight.
Bowling if you want to be fancy.
Ah, okay.
Oh, bowling.
Very good.
Why?
And what about the game you were playing?
What one? We played multiple.
Yeah, you were saying you played games at night on the boat, yeah?
Yeah.
And what was it you said? Murder.
Yeah.
Oh, can I take that to my weekends away then?
Oh, maybe you can tell Gran how you played it. And
One game that I think you should be going to your weekend away.
oh,
It's called King of the Jungle.
Right.
And someone's there and it can be different animals, but you're basically trying to knock the person off the top spot. So for us it was King of the Jungle, which was the elephant. Then it was lion, I can't remember the order, but it was just went round like a food chain, and then at the end was the amoeba, and if you messed up then everyone started chanting amoeba. And you had to go swap the person, that's how you moved up.
oh, it sounds a bit like Matthew Mark.
And it was different words off it, like
What is this?
what?
He just wants him beside
I
you.
know that, man.
Okay. Yeah. Lion was roar. Zebra was yo bro, don't go dissing my coat, which I found hilarious. There was a Labrador, and it was you had to sing the song "Love Me, say that you love me." What was another one? The amoeba was just.
So I take it then, the seat, like the position
Was
had the animal.
Yeah.
So whatever position you were in, you had to,
So if I had
right.
the amoeba, I'd go.
Yep. Jellyfish was right before the amoeba. And you just had to go. and the way you pass it on was you couldn't pass on to the person next to you. So you just had to say your noise and then a different one. Like at first I can't remember, it was some sort of bird and you just had to go, ah! And so it would be, ah! And then if you wanted to do a lion it would be roar.
Right.
And so you just have to pass it on like that, and if you messed up or stuttered or put it to the person next to you, then amoeba.
Ah, so it is Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, but
It is,
instead
I
of,
like it.
yeah, that's a good game. I like that one.
Another good one, you've probably played it at some point. You had to cross your arms with the people next to you, and then pass the tap along.
Pass the what?
Tap along, so you just tap.
Ah.
The next person's hand, and then your hand again, the next person's hand, and so on. But if you tapped twice, it was reversed.
Ah.
And if you tapped 3 times, then the next hand missed a turn.
So it's a bit like playing Switch and cards.
But if you messed up, then you had to put that hand back, and then everyone would try to like figure out how to put their hands.
Our Christmas games this year.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Can you pass me a pen?
Okay.
Thank you. So it would be I can see the moon, and then you would draw a moon, so it was like a big round face, 2 eyes, small nose, but a big smiley face.
Mhm.
I would have to figure out who sees the moon. It's a certain way. I was like the last person to guess it.
Oh,
Wonder how
that sounds
works.
interesting, yeah.
Do you know how
It's
it
like,
actually works?
yeah, I've heard it.
So you'll need to be the games master at
Uh-huh.
Christmas then.
Yeah.
We can play that. I can see the moon one right now because it's really fun.
For me.
Darren, you want to try?
Uh-huh.
So what does she do?
Draw a moon.
Draw a moon.
Right.
What, in the air?
Yeah, and you have to say the description.
Big fat moon, tiny eyes, a huge big nose, and a droopy mouth.
You cannot see the moon.
Oh, how?
Because you can't see the moon.
You can't see the moon. It's
Right, I can see the moon and it's big and round. It's got closed eyes because it's sleeping and it's got a smiley face.
You cannot see the moon.
Right, let's see how you can see the moon
Thank
then.
you. I can see the moon. Big round face, three eyes, big nose, and a small mouth. It's not about the actual
Take
moon.
it's an observation thing.
Yeah, you have
I
to-
can see the moon.
No.
It's
yeah,
red, with no eyes and no mouth.
Nope, you cannot see the moon. Think about what you're saying when you get the pen.
I can see the moon, round head, 4 eyes, and a mouth.
You cannot see the moon.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'm loving this.
I can see the moon. Big round face.
are we making it too complicated?
It's really simple. It's at the start.
Right?
Right,
When you
Go
say
for
I
it.
can see the moon,
It's right at the start.
I can see the moon.
we're all saying I can see the moon.
Before that.
Right, my turn. Thank you. I can see the moon, 5 eyes, and a beard.
You can see the moon.
Yay!
Ah,
Have you worked it out?
Yep.
I can see the moon.
You cannot see the moon.
No, you can't see the moon. Right, let me show you.
Right, now tell
Right,
me though.
I won't, thanks. I can see the moon, and it's got bushy eyebrows, and a snotty nose, and a sad mouth.
You can see the moon.
I can see the moon.
I can see the moon.
No, you can't.
No, you cannot see. I can see the moon. Big eyes.
I see
small
that.
nose, small mouth. I can see the moon.
Yes, you can.
I can see the
No,
moon.
you can't.
No, you cannot see the moon.
You need this first.
Oh, right. You can
Nope,
see the moon.
you
can
can't see the moon.
They can see the moon.
Nobody
I
can see the moon. Right, viewers, comment down below if you can see the moon.
I
Can you
cannot.
figure out what the connection is that makes you able to see the moon as opposed to not being able to? I've sussed it out. Brooke got it right.
Those aren't the only games. There was one, right. So I have a hat. I give it to you. You give it to Dad. And Dad gives it to Gran. Who has the hat?
Gran.
You have the hat. I have a hat. I give it to Abby. Abby gives it to Dad. Who has the hat?
Dad.
Dad.
You have that.
Oh, because you couldn't hear me, because I've got it.
No,
No.
you have the hat. I have a hat. I give it to Hugo. You give it to Molly. Who has the hat?
Molly.
You have the hat.
Because it's no me saying it. Because I've got the hat and you can't see I've got the hat. Because I've got the hat.
Right, so start from the very beginning, right? Nobody's had the hat. It's a new hat. Okay?
You need to have a hat. Right, so I've got a hat.
Uh-huh.
Right?
I give it to you.
Uh-huh.
Who has a hat?
Me.
You have the hat.
Yes.
Oh.
You give that to Dad. Dad gives the hat to Abby. Who has the hat?
Abby.
You have the hat.
No, because I gave it to Dad,
No, but you
who
have
gave
the
it to
hat.
Abby.
You have the hat. It's not about who has the hat. It's about something. No, I'm not saying what because I'm wanting you to figure it out.
Right.
Okay.
So I had the hat.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it to Brooke, who gave it to Gran, who gave it to Dad, who has the hat.
I have the hat.
Brooke. You have the hat.
I have the hat.
Right?
I have a hat. I give it to Granddad. Who has a hat?
You.
Nope. You.
Oh my
You
goodness.
have that.
So forget it. We've got a new one, right? So we've not passed it
Use
to
the hat
anybody,
again.
right? So we're at the beginning, right?
You see it.
No, I want Brooke to say it because she knows the answer, so.
I have a hat. I give it to Dad. Dad gives it to Abby. Abby gives it to Clyde, who has that.
Clyde has a hat.
You have that.
But I was never there. You never even said I was there. How could I have the
This is
hat?
why you need to figure it out.
Right, I'm going to switch off for a minute, viewers, and then
back
get
on.
the answer.
It was easier to explain that than you did.
I think we get it. Right, viewers, if you can figure that one out, I'll give you a tenner.
You're going to get a bunch of comments flooding because you Googled it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So I'm really impressed that you've played all these games.
And then the other one, the sheep one, I don't think you will get that easily.
Oh no, I'll come back to you folks. Okay, so we did suss out the sheep one. It didn't take too long.
It took
It did for me.
It did for you, yeah, always does. Oh, here you go. Look at the tail. Oh,
You can see your eye.
Bye.
oh. Oh, Brooke, tell everybody your new favourite dish after being on the boat.
Well, it's not my favourite, but I like it.
What?
I'm getting
fish,
busy.
fish fingers on a roll with cheese and salt and pepper.
I know.
How many years is it since she's eaten fish fingers?
And she loved
Literally
them.
just one.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's about 3 years.
I bet she
I
could
had
have
them in
been.
this house.
Yeah, we've been here 4 years, Brooke.
I know, it was only a year or two ago that
Right, we're going to carry on talking games because Granny Annie's wanting to get some ideas for her nights out and weekends away, and I will come back to you later on. That's annoying. I just went and put my answers into the Cadbury site. I scanned it, put my answers in, and it says, "Thank you for your submission. The answer will be given in October." Bah! I want to know if I'm right. Yeah, the answer and the winners will be announced in October apparently. So we've got a long wait, folks. We've got a long wait. Good afternoon. It's nearly 4 o'clock. I'm just feeding the dogs right now. I'm going to put you here because, oh, there we go. My arm's too weak. Since I last spoke to you, I've not done much. I went on to Amazon and AliExpress to order Granny Annie more stuff for her boxes, you know, which is like, we had a really good, I was probably sitting chatting with Brooke and playing games with her. It was really good. I hope you enjoyed that wee bit, because that's really been the highlight of my day. I've not done much else. And yeah, so since then, I've been lying in bed. Me and Jack have just been lying in bed watching telly. We're watching a film called Brain on Fire, and I've been meaning to watch it for ages on Netflix. It's quite old now, but it's based on a true story about a young girl who keeps having seizures, and she's seeing things and hearing things, but all the doctors keep telling her there's nothing wrong with her. And I have to say, it's given me PTSD, because that's what I kept getting told. Oh, your results are normal. There's nothing wrong. No, clearly there is something wrong. It's all in your head. No, it's not all in my head. And yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out. I don't know yet, but anyway, I'm feeding the dogs just now, and I've just put the oven on. Like I think I said yesterday, we're just having to eat what's in the freezer now. So we're having chicken dippers and curly fries. I might have some sweet corn or something just to add a bit of veg. But yeah, we really need to get a proper shop. Granny Annie and my dad are away to Asda, so they're getting the basics like bread and milk and stuff. But yeah, we really need to get to Asda to get some real food, but I don't know when we'll be able to. I'm actually feeling a lot better. It's just the tiredness and weakness now. I'm not feeling too ill. Every now and again I get waves of like sweating and feeling sick, but that doesn't last very long. And Jack is still coughing constantly, and his muscles are sore, and he's still not right at all. Blooming COVID. Anyway, I just thought I would come on and end this vlog here, because I don't know how long it's going to be with playing the games with Brooke earlier. I don't know if it's up to much, but I just wanted to follow on from the weekly vlog to let you know what had happened with the COVID test and stuff like that. So I hope you have enjoyed it. If so, please do hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below, could you figure out any of the games? What you figure out what the rules were, if you like, because it took Granny Annie ages. I was getting them a lot quicker than she was. Anyway, just talk to me in the comments below and I will always reply. It might take me a wee while. I apologise that it's taken me a wee while to answer some of your comments recently. Wait, just now, Hugo wants past. But I promise I will always get round to it, and if I don't, let me know, because YouTube keeps hiding some, keeps thinking that some comments are inappropriate and taking them away for no apparent reason. Anyway, I'm going to head off now. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!